Welcome to the Grand Connection. Have we got an event for you this week? You know, we always say everyone loves a mixer. This is the mixer of mixers. We have 4 communities bringing all their people together to meet each other at this Grand Connection mixer. And it's going to happen this Thursday from 11 a.m. Pacific time until 1. These extraordinary individuals from around the globe are going to be sharing their wisdom, their experience, and their expertise with you. The theme this month at the Grand Connection is brand and marketing. So we welcome you to attend our event. And I want to introduce you to each one of them. So first up, I want to introduce you to Mr. David T. Fagan. He is the former CEO of Guerrilla Marketing, which sold over 23 million books in 62 languages. And he's also the former owner of LCO Communications, a PR firm that represented 58 Academy Award winners and 34 Grammy winners and 43 New York Times bestseller. He's an international best-selling author of several books and an international speaker in places as far away as Dubai, Bangladesh, Kenya, and Australia, along with several public appearances on television, news, and many other media. David, we're so excited you're bringing your community to meet all these other people. Let us know what you're going to be focusing on during your presentation at the Mixer.
Absolutely. Absolutely. There's a lot of changes happening in the way media is rolled out, the way television networks are working, the way big newspapers are creating content. So I want to address some of those changes, and I want to give you opportunities to better understand how to partner with them and not just be featured in the media by being interviewed, but how you can write op-ed pieces, and not just write op-ed pieces, but I'll show you how you could even become a columnist in some of these big city newspapers. And I say big city because this isn't just about leads. This isn't about being seen there and somebody finding you and saying, hey, how do we work together? This is about the credibility that goes beyond the exposure, that gives you the influence you need to not just get those leads, but to convert people into paying clients. So I'm going to talk about how you become a high-paid celebrity expert, okay? How you become somewhat of an icon in your industry. And I know a lot of you understand authority marketing, but you may not know all of the newest ways to kind of play in media nowadays. So we're going to get into that. And people are getting media out there, they're getting press out there, and it's like, well, now what, right? It's just like with your book. You know, we've published so many people in their books. I got a book, now what? Or I was just featured in the Los Angeles Tribune, now what? I was just on Fox News, now what? Well, we have a list of 10 things, 10 steps you need to take after every single one of your media hits, after every single one of these major accomplishments you get. And it's really going to help your publicity pay off. So it's not just about getting the publicity, but how do you make your publicity pay off? I've got 10 things I'm going to be sharing with you. So thank you, Carol. Thank you, Susan, for being a part of this. I tell people all the time, and this is what I want to leave you with. If you're not where you're at, if you're not happy with where you're at, I should say, you got to have the right conversations with the right people. It all comes down to just having more of the right kind of conversations with the right kinds of people. And I can guarantee you the right kind of people will be here at this Grand Connection Mixer, and we will help facilitate you having the right kind of conversations, the kind of conversations that lead to joint ventures, the kind of conversations that lead to speaking opportunities and interview opportunities and discovery calls and clients. So I'm looking forward to seeing you there, and I'm honored to be a part of this. We've got a great lineup with Jackie and Dr. Richard Kaye and Marc, Jarrett. Real proud to be alongside these great experts. And these aren't people who just woke up this morning and said, hey, I think I'm going to get into business and I think I got some ideas. These are trailblazers. These are pioneers. These are people who are really experts in their industry. So honored to be here shoulder to shoulder with them. Thank you, Carolyn.
Okay, people, sign up right now. The information is below. It doesn't get much better than this. I just have to be really honest with you. And David's right. These people are legendary. And let's learn from the best and collaborate with the right people. Thank you, David. That was brilliant. And I just want to let you know that we're going to have many breakout rooms for you to connect, make those grand connections, and collaborate and have those meaningful conversations to take it to the next level. So I'm going to move on to our next presenter. Her name is Jackie Lapin, and she is on a true mission to help leaders, entrepreneurs, coaches, and authors like you find and secure their next clients by getting in front of more audiences faster. Her Speakertunity, the speaker leader resource company, has researched hundreds of thousands of speaker lead contacts and has curated them to meet your needs. Speakertunity is the ultimate toolbox for one-stop shopping for any speaker out there that wants to be successful. Now, Jackie, thank you for collaborating with us again. We'd love collaborating with you too. Let us know what you're going to focus on during your presentation.
Well, first of all, I want to say that I'm a member of the Grand Connection because I love what Carolyn and Susan have done over the years, and I was one of the first people to jump on. So, and David, thank you for your lovely lead in as well. So for me, I'm all about getting you on your stages. And there's a lot going on in the speaking world. It's moving fast. Since the pandemic, everything has changed again. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through what you need to know, what's going on to get booked. Now, some people are at the beginning of their speaker journey and others are more established. And I'm going to give you suggestions depending on where you are. So I'm going to hit you right where you are to say, if this is where you are, this is the next thing you need to know. So it behooves you to be on the cutting edge of what are the things are that are coming up, how to get your leads, how to really connect with those bookers that are going to get them to say yes. And having booked hundreds of thousands of speaking gigs and podcasts and all of this, I really know what's going to get them to say yes. And I want to impart some of that to you. So we're going to hit on 3 really hot topics and what you can do to maximize them to improve your client attraction, brand, marketing, authority, visibility, and of course your income, because once you get on stages, people see you and it's going to make more money. So I'm also going to provide something that's going to give you a real leg up on getting booked on podcasts, what the newest, hottest thing is, and how you can take advantage of that. So I am so looking forward to seeing you at this mixer. And we just love melding our communities. And we know that the people who are in Marc and David and Richard's community, we welcome to blend you all with Speakertunity and Grand Connection. Come on over and let's see how we can get you booked faster and easier.
Hear, hear. And even if you're thinking about being a speaker this year to really catapult your business to that next level or understand publicity, as David said, this is the place to find out the information you need to know, because it's about leveling up your business skills and education. So thank you, Jackie. Fabulous. I look forward to hearing all about what you're going to be bringing. And let me introduce you to the next collaborator. His name is Dr. Richard Kaye. And he's best known for working with entrepreneurs to help them accelerate the growth of their businesses. For over 2 decades, he's assisted people to improve their bottom line. He's been featured on radio and television programs, including KGTV in San Diego and KTLA in Los Angeles. So Richard, share with us what you're going to focus on during your talk.
Guys, everyone is here because you're an entrepreneur. One of the things that you must do as an entrepreneur is people have to know who you are. They have to say, I choose you. We're all in crowded fields, no matter what we do. We may think we're unique and special, and we are. How does the world know that? One of the things that happens, a couple of years ago, many years ago, David Letterman popularized the top 10. one of the gifts I have for you is a document, a template that you can have people say, I choose you. This is what Jackie spoke about. One of the things she spoke about. Why does an event producer, from a live stage to radio to television to podcast, say, I choose you? Everyone is inundated with requests for speakers. So this is one of the things you're going to get. And David spoke about being featured in the media. One of the best ways to build your influence and your credibility is to have media exposure. When you see someone on television or on a stage, or you hear them on the radio, there's a transference. You say, that person has got something and I want to listen to them. So this whole program, and everyone loves a mixer. That's our byline here. Come play with us. You're going to go away with a wealth of information, how to get you visible in the world so people say, I choose you. Come play with us. We'll see you in a couple of days.
Awesome. And it's Thursday, 11 a.m. Pacific time to 1 p.m., 2 hours. Totally great investment of your time and your energy. And we welcome you. You can come to 2 events at the Grand Connection, completely complimentary. So let me introduce you to the 4th incredible collaboration partner at the Grand Connection. His name is Marc Jarrett, and he is a professional networker. He calls himself a connection alchemist. Great. He runs over 500 WhatsApp groups. Yes, I said 500. He is endorsed by Meta and the US Presidential Service Center, and he is of the Networker of the Year. And Marc, I love your whole connection of building those meaningful relationships on WhatsApp. So tell us what you're going to focus on during your presentation.
I'm going to be focusing on the 2 billion reasons why people should use WhatsApp to network virtually, and emphasize the fact that it saves so much time, money, and carbon. In 2018, I wrote an article called The Wonderful World of Virtual Networking. But back then, no one really took it that seriously. But of course, when the pandemic came along, it became the only way to network. But countless people met virtually in my WhatsApp groups during the pandemic. And then when the pandemic receded, they met in person and started sharing for selfies. And it was very rewarding because my network could have effectively manifested that. So that's what I'm all about, is creating those human connections. And that's so important now, that even more important now in this era of chats and chatbots and AI, that those human connections. And that's what I do. I connect people and act as a kind of business matchmaker. At the end of the day, business boils down to 2 things, and that's people and trust. So what I've done is created and curated this incredible ecosystem of business rock stars like David, and connect them. That's what I do.
Beautiful.
And I look forward to sharing more on Thursday. And thank you for organizing it. It's going to be awesome.
Here. I agree 1,000%. Just saying. Now, Susan, you always come in at the end here and fill in what I have not shared. So what did you want to share, Susan, with us today?
Hey, I'm not able to drag myself, so Carolyn, so I'm just going to make this like, yeah, it's something's
So
just
I'll just
happened
wrap
and
her up.
it's stop dragging. So everybody's going to be equal. We're going to all be equal. And I'm just going to, our tagline is everyone loves a mixer. We have 2 powerful hours of value. You're going to learn wonderful skills in leveling up your business skills. You're going to learn how to stand out. We're going to talk about visibility, how to get booked on speaking gigs, how to get featured in media, and learn new strategies to connect in new ways. And I know I've heard a few sneak out here in the conversation. There's some gifts for everybody too. So this is going to be absolutely exciting, 4 communities coming together to connect, create, and collaborate. And there are lots of breakouts. We have scheduled in lots of ways for you to connect. Nobody ever wants to leave at the end of these things, right,
No.
Carolyn?
No,
No, and if you don't,
it's kind of like the party after the party. But honestly, people, just register, just sign up, because just do it. Just do it right now, because if you leave it, you're going to forget about it and you're going to miss it. And to be here live has way, way more power than watching the recording if you're a Grand Connection member. Just saying. So we'll see you there. I want to thank David for jumping on today and sharing his purpose and passion. And Jackie, thank you so much. And Richard, thank you. And Marc, all the way across the ocean, thank you. We love your accent. We talked about that earlier. And so we'll see you at the Mixer on Thursday, 11 to 1 Pacific. Thank you.
and if you can't find a link, go to www.grandconnection.ca. It's right there on the homepage.